there, it's Caroline here. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to talk about choosing colours for your painting. And I was doing a little bit of research online, came across the Pantone colour standardisation system that a lot of industries use to identify different colours. And they have the colour that the most people hate in the whole world, which apparently is colour number 448C, and it's basically looks like brown sludge. And it sort of reminded me a bit about the colours that you get if you mix the wrong colours together and end up with what's referred to as mud. And I would use a colour wheel now and again just to check what colours I would need to mix certain tones and shades. So basically the colours that are going to turn into mud are colours that are opposite one another on the colour wheel. For example, red and green mixed together turn into a browny mud colour. Purple and yellow do the same thing, as does blue and orange. So colours that are opposite each other, the complementary colours, turn into mud. But colours are so important in our lives. I just love colour. I love looking at nature and the colours that you see everywhere. Colours make you feel different emotions. For example, blue is supposed to be calming, whereas orange is supposed to energize you. Yellow makes you feel cheerful, but also is said that if a room is painted yellow, more people are prone to have arguments in it. So I thought it's a bit strange, but definitely certain colours evoke different emotions, and I just love looking at colours in nature and all around me. I am not gifted in any way as an artist. I didn't grow up with any talent or gift. In fact, I found a picture one of my early productions, which I'll let you have a look at. But certainly I was not gifted in any way. I just love colour, and I wanted to put it down on paper, what I love to see. I wanted to express it on paper in whatever way I could. And I have been learning as much as possible how, I'm not that good at drawing, but I've been doing pet portraits. I painted my mum. I painted quite intricate scenes with horses and landscapes, all sorts of things, and I've just been learning as much as possible. And because I love colour, I have tried every medium, oil and acrylic and watercolour, coloured pencils. I just got them all. If people are buy loads of shoes, well, I buy loads of paint. And I just wanted to show you this, which is sort of one of my pride and joy. And this is my pastel collection of soft pastels. I got this from America, and I just love this. And to be honest, is it too good to use? Is it too pretty to use? No, I'm gonna have to do something with that at some point. But yes, colour is very important in all of our lives. And just recently, my son has asked me to do a painting for his dining room. I'll show you a picture of his dining room. Now, this has actually been painted in a Dulux colour called Sapphire Salute. I got a sample of it just to have a look. I didn't really particularly want to tell him that blue is a very unappetizing colour, and that hopefully it's not going to put people off their dinner when he has dinner parties. So what we want to do is, or what I want to do in this painting, is to bring something that's gonna just pop out and look wonderful on his wall. So I actually got the Dulux colour, the colour chart, and in there they have some suggestions about what colours go with Sapphire Salute, so you can if there's a particular colour that you like or that you have on your walls that you want to match, you know, you can have a look. So they're suggesting like an apricot colour or a light blue. So definitely what I wanted to bring to this painting were warm colours to warm up that blue. So that is the aim of this. He's quite open to what sort of painting it is, so I'm going to try a few different pours, so I'll let you have a look at those and see how I get on. So when I looked at the Sapphire Salute paint that my son has chosen, I tried a little bit on some paper just to see what colours were in it and to see if I could make a match using my acrylic paint, because although some people do use house paint, you know, it's not that archival. We're not sure how long it would last. And although I might put a little drop of this in, I'm not going to use all this paint. So I reckon that if I mix some Payne's Grey and Ultramarine Blue, that's going to be quite a good match for this Sapphire Salute. So I'll be able to mix up the paint for that, but I'll add a little bit of this in just so that the tone is exactly right and it matches, and just go from there. So this is the palette that I've decided on for this painting. I'll talk about it as I go along. I actually have gold in the choices, but I didn't use that in this particular painting. So I'm just getting the canvas ready. I'm going to do a dirty pour, which is basically layering the paint one on top of the other. You're not putting them on as a single colour. So I'm just checking that the consistencies are all right. And I'll have a list of all the colours down in the description box for you. This is just really a sample painting with the colours just to see how it would look in his room. That's a lovely metallic teal by Decoarte. It's really lovely. So this is just an 8 by 8 inch canvas that I have prepped. So that was just a wee bit thick, that teal, so I added a little bit more water just so that it's leaving us a little mound on the top. Just got it ready there with the masking tape on the back. What you do then is layer the paints up, and really I have tried, it doesn't seem to matter what although you need to be careful, like I said, about the colour. If you are using colours that are complementary colours, try not to put them beside one another or you get that mud. So I don't really have any in that category. So that's more of a coral. I was wanting to go with, like the suggested, the Dulux guide had a apricot-y colour, but I mixed up this nice coral. I thought it would be nice and warm. And then the metallic teal. So I wanted the base to be white, and I've put a little under layer of white just around the edges and on the corners, and you'll see that I'll pour the paint just in the middle, just in one go. Not quite as exciting as when I flip it upside down, but still good fun. So basically I'm just going to pour the whole lot down in one go, and it's a very easy technique, and it's used a lot, you know, when you're first starting out with the acrylic pouring. I'm just bursting any air bubbles here. Now I have used one drop only of silicone in the dark blue. I thought I'm going to give this a go, just one drop, and it's the silicone oil by Payne, and I was just scared to put too much in because I've had bad results before, but it seems to have developed quite a lot of interesting, and that was just with one drop in the dark blue colour, which is Payne's grey and ultramarine blue that I mixed to make it as close to the sapphire salute as possible. So you see the little, you know, even though this isn't a deep edge canvas, you know, it still covers the sides, and you'll get the pattern going over the edges, which is nice. It just means that you don't have to put a frame around it. You can just hang it up as it is. So this is just a sample, just to see how the colours look, and it's far too small anyway. And for the shape of the room, I probably would do a rectangle as opposed to the square, but it's just a sample. It's just an excuse for me to do another pour. I hope you have enjoyed this, and are going to join me when I do my next one. I think I'm going to talk about how to finish off the paintings and show you some of the frames I've made. Let you see just how this one turns out. I did do another one which was a Dutch pour, where you have the paint really thin and use the hairdryer to push the paint around. But I'll show you how to do that in another tutorial. I did that on a bigger canvas, so you'll see in a minute when I show you the dining room. Getting all the drips off there, because you don't want, they will just continue to drip off and you'll lose a lot of the paint if you don't take those off. Just have lots of lollipop sticks to hand, lollipop sticks and kitchen roll. I was quite pleased with that, and you can see some of the dimpling there from the silicone, where the metallic seems to have picked up a little bit, but I put so little in it, it's incredible. So that's what it's like. I sort of superimpose the square one onto the wall, and I like the colours, so definitely happy with those. Now that's the bigger rectangle one, that the Dutch pour that I did. I think it looks pretty cool as well. So thanks so much, and see you soon. Bye.